I'd like to comment on Natalee's hair is blonde and straight, but here it might be curly. It could be curly, it could be straight. She's approximately 5'5". She weighs about 110 pounds. She has blue eyes, and she's very petite, maybe a size 2.
A heartbroken mother searches for her daughter, Natalee Holloway, 18 years old, just graduated from high school and getting ready to head to the University of Alabama on a scholarship. Natalee was last seen Sunday night in Aruba, leaving a nightclub. And we first told you about Natalee last night, and she had just graduated from a high school in Birmingham and went on a trip with 125 of her friends. She never showed up for her return flight on Monday, which of course started the search. With me now to talk about Natalee and the search are Natalee's good friend, Frances Ellen Byrd, and also Pastor Mark Yoder, who is the youth minister at Natalee's church. Let's start with you, Frances. Tell us about your friend. Tell us about what we can do to help out.
Well, I first met Natalee in 8th grade when we had a welcoming party for her. She moved here from Mississippi, and ever since then I've just been closest friends with her, as well as a few other of all of our good friends. Everybody in the school loves Natalee. Nobody can say anything bad about her. She's a straight A student, 25 in the class out of 300 students in a very school where we study very hard. She's has very many honors. She's in dance team, Bible study. Basically, she's a very responsible, well-loved child to everyone here.
And Frances, you were actually with her, Frances, that night. Tell me when you and the rest of your friends first figured out that something was just not right.
I figured out something was wrong when my friends came to knock on my door in the morning asking where she was. Because Natalee's always the first one up. She's the most responsible out of all of my friends. And Natalee is the leader of our friends. And when she wasn't there, we went straight to the chaperones because we knew something was wrong.
And Frances, Ellen, you all are from Mountain Brook. That's a part of Birmingham, correct?
Right.
Yeah, that's an area that I know well because I went to the University of Alabama and have a lot of friends there. Pastor, let me bring you in. I want to ask you about the prayer vigils that you were holding for this young lady. Obviously, a lot of people in your community have been touched by her. Tell us about it.
Yes.
Absolutely. The interesting thing, Natalee and her family really don't even go to our church. We were asked by some parents, some students that went on the trip as well, when they got back, hey, can we just have a spot where students and parents and anybody interested can gather and pray? And, that's a no-brainer, so absolutely. So every day for the last 3 days, that's exactly what we've done. And it has been it's not at all surprising because of the community that we're in, but it has been an outpouring of support and love.
What are you hearing about this? What are you hearing about this young girl that's missing tonight?
Absolutely everything positive. As everyone's talking about her and friendships and relationships and her future and what lies ahead, nothing but good things.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, Frances Ellen, when's the last time you saw her?
That night.
Yeah, you saw her the
I was
night.
With her that night.
You were
Yes.
with her that night, and
Yes.
all the friends went back to the hotel. And did you all see her go back to the hotel, or not?
I'm just leaving it at that we saw her there.
Saw her that night.
Mark?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, Frances Ellen, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Mark, thank you, and of course, our prayers are going to be with you, with Natalee, and with Natalee's family.
Thank you.
On this very important search.
Thank you so much.
And we do
All right, now
we really encourage everyone to pray. Thank you.
Pray for Natalee. She's coming home.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Now let's turn to the investigation. With me now is Candace DeLong, former FBI profiler. Candace, we've got a special situation here. You got, I guess the good news is it's a search in a contained area on an island.
Right.
The bad news is that it's outside the United States. What does that mean for the FBI and authorities trying to find this young girl tonight?
Well, the FBI has an office in the Virgin Islands. They probably have sent that covers Aruba. They've probably sent agents there. It's my understanding that they have. The FBI is involved, and they're used to working with local authorities on things like that.
So what do you do in a case like this? The last time they saw her, she was in a nightclub. Apparently, she left with three men on the island, and yet they've questioned those men, but they released them today. What do you make of it?
Well, questioning and releasing them may simply mean they're not necessarily off the hook, but they don't have any reason to hold them. As you know, that happens in our system of justice also. It very, very much worries me that she went away with these men. Apparently 10 witnesses, friends of hers or whatever, said that they saw her get in the vehicle or she was with these local men. They know the island. That very much worries me. And apparently those men said, yes, we were with her and we brought her back here, we dropped her off. So they've admitted that she was with them. And yet there's apparently no evidence that she was up in her room. I haven't heard whether or not her bed was slept in, but you just interviewed her best friend that said she was always the one that was up first, and she knew something was wrong when Leslie wasn't knocking on the doors early in the morning getting people up. So it's possible she never made it to her room at the hotel that night.
All right, Candace DeLong, thank you so much. And, of course, friends, we've heard that the security cameras in the hotel did not show Natalee coming back in the hotel, as the three men who live in Aruba claimed they dropped her off and she went back inside the hotel. Certainly very, very difficult case, but our thoughts and prayers again remain with her and her family and the FBI agents that are searching desperately for her tonight. We'll stay on the story and keep you updated.